Hey everybody, my name is Marco. I'm the CEO and founder of BooSend.ai, and I'm super excited, first of all, to wish everybody here happy 2026 and happy New Year's. Now, with the new year coming up, BooSend is going to have a ton of new updates that are going to be coming out to make the platform more powerful and more capable. And some of those updates are going to be integrating BooSend with other social media platforms. So today I'm super excited to announce that BooSend is officially integrated with Telegram. This means that you can finally build actual Telegram agents and Telegram bots on BooSend the same way that you were able to do on Instagram. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can set up a Telegram bot using BooSend, how you can then connect that bot to your automation, and how you can set up workflows from that point on. Okay, so to get started, we're going to be inside of our BooSend dashboard, and you're going to notice, if you look at the sidebar, that there is a new UI difference. And that is going to be that now we have Telegram right here below contacts. And that is how we're going to start the whole process. So once you navigate over to the Telegram tab, you're going to see a screen that looks something just like this. Now, inside of this screen, you're going to be able to create and manage your bots. Once you've added a bot into BooSend, it's going to look something like this. Now, the way this works is you would basically create your Telegram bots, you would add it inside of BooSend, and then inside of automations, which I'll show you in a second, you're going to be able to select one of your bots as the bot for the automation. So now in order to create our Telegram bot, what we're going to have to press is this create a bot button up top. Then once you've pressed that button, you're going to be taken to BotFather, which is basically how you create all of your Telegram bots. Now, if you haven't used BotFather before, don't get concerned. It is extremely simple. So all you have to do, if you're in a brand new chat with BotFather, is you're going to have to first press the start button to start the chat. Here you can see I have previous chat history because I made more Telegram bots in the past. So the way that we're going to start is inside of the chat box, all you have to do is type in /new bot, and that is going to allow you to create your Telegram bot. So you're going to press on a new bot. Now it's going to ask you to give your bot a name. Now this name can be absolutely anything. So we're going to call this bot for video, and I will send it out. Now, again, this name can be literally anything because this is the name that you're going to be seeing on the side of your Telegram right here, just like the API manager here. Now, what you're going to do after that is you're going to set your bot username. Now, for your bot username, there's only one rule, and that's that it has to end with the word bot. So we can give it a name. Just like this, I can type in assistant for BooSend video, and all I have to do is type in bot at the end. So now I'm going to send this out, and this is going to create my Telegram bot. Once you've created a bot, you're going to see the Telegram message contain a couple of different things. So the first thing that you have in here is your link to talk to your bot. When you press on this, it's going to take you to chat with this bot in Telegram. This is the link that you want to use when you're talking to the bot, or that you want to send to your clients or anybody else that you want to interact with this Telegram bot. Now, aside from that, you're also going to notice that you have an API key. This API key is what you're going to use to connect to BooSend. So make sure to go ahead and copy the entire key exactly as is. And then we're going to navigate back to BooSend. Okay, so now that you're inside of BooSend, all you have to do now is press on Add a Bot. Inside of here, you can add your bot API token, which we can paste right here from the Telegram chat, and then you can give your bot a name. Now this name, it does not have to be the same name that you have inside of Telegram. You can give it any name you want. This is the name that is going to be used for you to identify the bot inside of BooSend's user interface. So we can just call this bot for YouTube video, and I can simply press add. Okay, so now that I have added my bot, I can now officially see it inside of my Telegram dashboard, which means that now you can start adding it inside of automations. To create our first automation, we can either go to the automations tab, or we can just simply press on this create automation text to create the automation for this bot. So once you find yourself inside of the automation canvas, it is actually super simple to go ahead and build your agent. All you have to do is you first have to set up a trigger, and this trigger has to be a Telegram trigger on message received. So this means that every single time that a message is received to this agent, it is going to get triggered. So we're going to select this, and now it's going to ask you to select a bot. So here you're going to see a list full of the bots that you have available. So here we have our assistant for video bot. Now, once I selected that, the last thing you have to set up for this trigger to work is the actual rule for when you want this to trigger. You can choose for this to either be on a keyword, so if somebody messages this bot a specific keyword, you can have it respond in a specific way, or you can have it have an AI intention recognition, meaning every time that someone sends a message, AI is going to read that message, it's going to analyze it, and based on what the AI determines and your prompt, it is going to figure out whether or not it should trigger this workflow. You can choose either one of these. It's going to just determine how this bot is going to get triggered. We're going to select detect a specific keyword, and I will just type in a keyword, for example, YouTube, and press enter to add it. Now, every time that somebody messages this bot on Telegram or YouTube, it is going to trigger this workflow. How do we build the automations from here, and what nodes can you use? Well, in order to add the next step and the following nodes from this trigger, we simply have to press on this connector circle, drag out and drop, and you're going to see your menu pop up. Now, inside of this menu, you have a couple of different nodes that are available to you. Now, once you're inside of this menu, you're going to have a few different options available to you, and the first one that you're going to see is going to be the send message option. This, you have to make sure to select the one for Telegram. You'll see you have one for Instagram, and you'll have different send message nodes for different social media platforms. Make sure to select the send message on Telegram node if you want the bot to respond inside of Telegram. Now, if you select an Instagram send message node, this can function and this bot will be able to message people on Instagram. However, there's always going to be a couple of rules that you have to follow. So with Instagram, for example, no matter what we do, you cannot automate conversations past 24 hours. So if you have somebody come from Instagram to your Telegram bot and then want your Telegram bot to message them on Instagram again later, you have to make sure that that happens within a 24-hour window. Otherwise, the Instagram send message node is not going to work. However, within BooSend CRM, all of your contacts are going to get synced and combined regardless of which platform they're on. So if a contact does have an existence on both Telegram and Instagram, this automation is going to be able to send them a message cross-platform. However, for now, to keep this simple, we're simply going to press the send message for the Telegram node. Now, to configure this, we'll simply open it, and it's actually super easy. So all you have to do is you have to select whether you want to send a text message, a photo message, a video message, or a voice message. Once you've selected it, you're simply going to configure the actual message itself. For text messages, you can enter actual text right here, the same way you would text somebody. You can also take advantage of all of the different variables. So inside of here, you can personalize the message with the person's first name, with their full name, with their email. You can use something like chat log to send the entire history of the conversation. Or if you use AI extractor nodes to extract any information previously, you will be able to map all of that inside of this message. On top of this, you can also add buttons to these messages. And once you add a button, you can take either users to different websites, or you can have each button determine a different step that a user can go to. This is going to allow you to build custom automations to either deliver resources, send people to certain links and websites, or do anything else from there with conversational flows and buttons. Now, if you don't want to send a text message, you can also choose to send a photo, a video, or you can have an uploaded voice note or an AI-generated voice note automatically sent to the user using 11 Labs and Minimax. On top of the send message node, you have a couple other nodes that are available to you within Telegram. So within BooSend, all of your logic nodes, so the action node, the condition node, the randomizer node, the transfer to automation, the delay, the wait for reply, so basically everything else that was available to you within Instagram is now available to you inside of Telegram, including the AI agents. So you can build your AI agents. They're going to be on Telegram, messaging back and forth with people, sending actual voice notes with access to knowledge bases and tools. This is going to completely expand what's possible when it comes to building bots on Telegram. And as you can see, adding, managing bots, and setting up the actual workflow is easier than ever before. You just have to make a couple of clicks and your Telegram bot is already going to be inside of BooSend, ready to set up, and you can build your chatbot from there. So if you want to get a chance to try this out, you can click the link right below this video and you can sign up for BooSend for completely free. And if you want to keep getting videos that are going to show you how you can actually automate sales online using AI, make sure to subscribe to this channel, as we're going to be putting out a lot more videos that are going to be showing you exactly how to do that. But this was it for this video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the Telegram integration. Again, Happy New Year's, and I will see you in the next one.